Hello everyone, Phoenix Knight here. Welcome to the channel, and welcome to a new playthrough on the channel. Hopefully you guys have been having a great Thanksgiving with your families, or however you're choosing to celebrate. I know it's been a great day it's been a great day here, where we've got the last play-in group done for the Fate of the Elder Gods tournament, but that will be something we'll turn our attention back to tomorrow. For tonight, however, we're headed to the hockey rink for my first ever game of Strat-O-Matic Hockey by, well, Strat-O-Matic Games. And similar to the obvious guess at the company, this is a hockey simulator. Now, my relationship with tabletop hockey is, shall we say, a little bit on the checkered side. So I've played APA hockey and I've played inside the crease hockey, neither of which I've liked how they laid out on the channel. And I've had Strat-O-Matic Hockey sitting around for a while, since Jester sent it to me earlier this year, I think. But I haven't done much with it. I've kind of gotten, as I said, I've gotten a little bit jaded with tabletop hockey. But we're going to give this a whirl. I'll apologize in advance that I'll be very much learning this game as I go, because this is my first time ever playing Strat-O-Matic Hockey. Anyway, enough ramble on that. We are going to be at the United Center tonight, as we've got an exhibition matchup between the Detroit Red Wings and the Chicago Blackhawks. Of course, both teams are in opposite conferences. Chicago stayed in the Western Conference. Detroit moved over to the East. But as much as this isn't a conference or a division rivalry anymore, it very much is still a geographic and historical rivalry. So as such, we're going to go back to this game. We've got our starting lineups out here. We've got both first lines. We've got the Taves line for Chicago and the Zetterberg line for Detroit. Corey Crawford is starting in net for the Blackhawks, and Jimmy Howard is in net for the Red Wings. So with that, I will be probably consulting the rule book a lot in this game, but we'll see how this goes. I'm also going to keep it very, very basic. I'm not exactly sure how this is going to go, so we're going to keep it as simple as we can. I was going to see if I can ever get my crystal light open for our first playthrough. So let's go ahead, jump in, and see what we got. So we're looking at a +2 face-off for Chicago here, I believe. Yes. Net +2 face-off. 17. We'll go to the visiting left wing. So that'll be over to Nyquist, and we're off and running. So our first action card is the visitor. Loose puck, outside shot for the right wing. Right wing is Sharp. His penetration is a 3. So that'll be a 1 to 11. He'll penetrate. Let's might as well try to penetrate. So a 1 to 13. He's trying to penetrate against Nyquist. I got to check how that all works out. Penetration. Let's see. I thought there. Oh, here we go. Refer to the breakaway penetration chart at the top portion of the player card. Breakaway is a 3. Breakaway is a 3, so a 1 to 11, he'll successfully penetrate. Let's not try it. We'll just take an outside shot for Sharp. So an outside shot. That's a 7. He'll lose that to the defensive left wing, so that'll be back over to Nyquist. Next action is passing J. That'll be an inside shot for the center over to Zetterberg. He will take an inside shot. 7 on an inside shot. That'll be a goalie rating on Crawford. We'll throw the D20 in here. A 5 or a 9 is going to be a goal. The 5 takes a goalie split. That's a 7. That's a rebound shot. So that goes to the split card. And that'll be the offensive rating, offensive right D, if the offense rating is 3 or more. Right D is Mike Green. His offense rating is a 3, so that'll go over to Green. And he will take on a rebound. I believe it's just a new round of action. Let me look here. There should be something about a rebound. Maybe that's just a rebound goes to Okay, so it looks like if an offensive player controls the rebound, he attempts an offensive rebound shot. Kevin Thomas now joins us here at the United Center. Strat is without a doubt the smoothest hockey sim in his humble opinion. Good to know that. We'll see what I think of it coming out of this game. So we've got a rebound shot here for Green. That's a 3. He'll lose that to the defensive left wing. So that'll be over to DeBrincat. And a possible, actually, loose puck outside shot for the opponent. We'll give the outside shot to... let's give that to Mantha. And see what he can do with that. Draw a fast action card and consult the rebound section. Yeah, I finally figured it out. I finally got it out of the rule book. I'll apologize in advance, by the way, Kevin. This, as I mentioned in the intro, I don't know how much of that you're around for. This is probably going to be a very clunky video. We've got a rebound shot for... We got a possible breakaway from Mantha, actually. Oh, no, outside shot for the opponent, which he'll take the outside shot. Never mind. 7 is going to be a save and over to the defensive left wing. So that'll be over to DeBrincat. DeBrincat, outside shot for the right wing. He would be trying to Sharp would be trying to penetrate against the center. No, we're not going to worry about that. We'll have him take the outside shot. 4 is going to be a save and over to the defensive right wing. So that's back to Mantha. Visitor, opposing defensive penalty rating. Check the opponent's defensive penalty rating. So DeBrincat penalty is a D. Takes the puck away. So DeBrincat will take the puck and he'll have an outside shot only. That's a 4. Save and over to the defensive right wing. So right back to Mantha. Lose the puck. Outside shot for the center. So Taves with an outside shot. That's a 12. And that'll be a save over to the defensive center. So up, I almost said Zenter. Center up to Zetterberg. Outside shot for the left wing. And that'll be Nyquist getting that. He will try to penetrate against Sharp. He's a 4. That'll be a 1 to 13. He's going to try. Nyquist is going to try to penetrate. That's a 2. He will penetrate, so he'll take an inside shot. That's a 7 on an inside shot. That's a goalie rating on Crawford. That's an 8. Save, and he'll give that over to Taves. Taves with the puck. And that's an opposing defensive penalty rating. Zetterberg's penalty rating is a D. He'll take the puck away, and he's got an outside shot only. That's a 6 on an outside shot. Uh-oh, that's a goalie rating on Crawford. Can Crawford come up with it? That's a 6. Save, and he'll give that over to Keith. Duncan Keith with the puck. Passing L. Passing L will be an inside shot for the right wing. Great pass. I assume that's a great pass is probably an advanced or a super advanced rule. Let me look that up here. At least I'm hoping that's an advanced rule. Passing L chart. Let's see. Possible. I'm still looking for the great pass possibility here, but that looks like it's going to be probably an advanced. Super advanced power play. And of course it's not on here, which is kind of annoying, but nothing I can do with that here, I don't think. Is there a chart here on possible great pass? Doesn't look like there is. Great pass is a super advanced rule. Okay, that's what I thought. I just couldn't find it. So that brings us back to an inside shot for the right wing for Sharp. That's a 3. He'll lose that to the defensive left wing, losing that over to Nyquist. And we've got opponent's defense 13. So defense 13, that'll be an outside shot for Nyquist. We've got a forwards line change coming up, though. Nyquist with an outside shot. He could try to penetrate, and he will try to penetrate. 1 to 14, he gets... No, 1 to 13, he gets through. That's a 2. He will get through, take the inside shot. That's a 10. Save over to the defensive left wing to Brincat, but we've got a forwards line change. So we'll bring on the second lines for both teams. I'm not really going to keep stats here except for the goals in the game, because I've never liked how much stat keeping slows me down in these hockey games. Come on. We'll go with both line 2s. And Sod will come out as well. Okay, now we go to the next card. Opponent defense 14. That's Abdelkader. Defense 14 is going to be an outside shot for Sod. He will try to penetrate. 1 to 13, he gets through. That's a 4. He will get through. And Sod will take an inside shot. 7 is going to be a save and over to Larkin. Dylan Larkin with the puck. He'll lose the puck. Outside shot for the left defenseman. Left defenseman is Keith with an outside shot. He will 2. He's a 1 to 9. He's going to take the outside shot. 12. Outside shot's going to be a save picked up by the defensive left defenseman. So over to Cronwall. Outside shot for the center, trying to penetrate against the left wing. He is going to try to penetrate, actually, on a 1 to 13. He'll get in and take an inside shot. That's an 11. Larkin will have an inside shot. 8 is going to be a save and a possible rebound. So on the rebound, offense, any player with an offensive rating of 4. Offensive rating of 4. Larkin's got control of it, so he'll take another rebound shot. 5, that's a goalie rating. Goalie rating on Crawford. Once again, it's a 5 or a 9. That's a 3, save, and that'll go over to Keith. Actually, we'll give it to Seabrook. Seabrook with the puck. Opponent defense 14. Cronwall 14. That'll be an outside shot for Seabrook. Seabrook is a 3, a 1 to 11. He penetrates. He'll take the outside. Actually, no, Seabrook's going to try to penetrate. 1 to 11, he gets in. That's a 17. He won't get in. He'll lose that. He'll lose that over to Cronwall. Cronwall with it. Lose the puck. Outside shot for the right D. So that's back to Seabrook. Seabrook will try to penetrate again. That's an 18. He won't get through, but we've got a defensive line change coming up. So we'll make the change here. Oop. And I'm putting Chicago over with Detroit because I'm an idiot. Now we get it for Detroit. So, right D, left D. Okay, Erickson with the puck for Detroit. That'll be an inside shot for any player. He will give that to Larkin. Yeah, Larkin. Let's see what Larkin can do with this inside shot for the Red Wings. That's a 6. That's a save and over to the defensive left wing. So that'll be Sod picking that one up. Possible breakaway. Right defenseman, if the breakaway or penetration rating is 3 or more. Right defenseman is Murphy, but it's a 1. So instead, Abdelkader will pick up the puck. Visitors. Sod's penalty rating is a D, so he'll take the puck away, has only an outside shot. He'll catch the rest later. Hope it works out better than the other hockey sims. Well, thanks for stopping by for a little bit, Kevin, and we'll find out soon enough if it does work out better than the other hockey sims. Let's see, Sod with a 6 on an outside shot. That'll be a save and picked up by the defensive left wing, Helm. Helm now with it. Opponent defense 12, so Sharp defense 12. Kane actually takes away the puck. Kane with it now, looking at passing J. Passing J is an inside shot for the left wing. That's over to Sod with an inside shot. 10. There's going to be a save picked up by the right defenseman over to Daly. We've got a forwards line change. Get everybody swapped out. Let's see, left wing, center, right wing. Okay, now that we've got that sorted out, Daly now has the puck. And let's see what he can do with this one. Loses puck, outside shot for the opponent. So Ruda has the puck. He's a penetration of 2, 1 to 9. He would penetrate. He's going to take the outside shot. That's a 10. That's a goalie rating on Howard. 6, 8, or an 11 of the chances to be a goal. That's an 11, and that's a 20. So Howard will swallow that one for a face-off. Woo! Quite a bit of action there in that first section, and to the point where I need to take a drink. Much better. Okay. We are looking at a dead even face-off here. Let's see what we get on the face-off. That's a 1. That'll go over to home left wing. So that's over to Boma with the puck, and let's see what he can do with it. Lose puck, outside shot for the right defenseman. So that'll be Daly getting an outside shot. He's a breakaway. He's a penetration of a 2. He's going to take the outside shot. That's a 9. Save and over to the defensive left wing. So right back to Boma. Opponent defense 13. Athanasu on a defense 13. Boma will have an outside shot. He is not going to try to penetrate, so he's going to take the outside shot. That's a 6. That'll be a save over to the defensive right wing. So back to Athanasu. Athanasu with the puck and passing L. Passing L is going to lose the puck to the right wing, so that'll be over to Duclair with the puck. Outside shot for the right wing, trying to penetrate against the center. Duclair is a penetration rating of a 3, 1 to 11. He gets in. He's going to try to penetrate. That's a 14. He'll lose the puck to, who did we say he was going to lose the puck to? The center. So Nielsen takes the puck away. Opponent's defense 14. Ansimov. Nielsen will have an outside shot. He's a penetration of a 3. He will try to penetrate. That's a 13. He'll lose the puck to Anisimov. Lose the puck. Outside shot for the right wing. That'll be over back to Athanasu. He will try to penetrate 1 to 13. That's a 13. He will get in for an inside shot. 7 is going to be a goalie rating on Crawford. ID Jester now joins us at the United Center, and yes, this is the first time I'm playing this game not only on the channel, but period. So we've got a goalie rating on Crawford. Let's see, that's an 8. Save! Crawford will pick that one up, and he'll give that over to Duclair. Duclair with the puck. Opponent defense 12. So Glendening with a 12. Glendening will take away the puck. Lose the puck. Actually, passing K. Passing K is going to lose the puck to the left wing. So over to Boma. Last card of the period. Passing J. And lose the puck to the center. There's the horn to end the first period of play. We are at goose eggs after 1. Wow. Quite a bit of action there in the first period, despite nobody wanting to score in this one. So we'll get everything reset here for the second period. So far, so good. Good to know I have things at least somewhat straight so far, but I'm also playing this game as basic as I can get it. So keep that in mind too, Jester. I have a feeling basic is all I'm going to do, especially since I'm a little bit, shall we say, jaded with tabletop hockey after my experiences so far with APA and Inside the Crease. I still am going to try Shootout on the channel at some point. But that might be a little while off yet, and definitely not in the next few videos, because we've got other business that we need to attend to in a world that I am way more familiar with than the hockey world. Look at Dave Gardner's channel for some holders. You've ordered them yourself, so you'll see them on the channel in about a week. Good to know about that, but I don't know if I'm going to do more with Strat Hockey on the channel yet. Again, I'm a little bit jaded. They help with changing, making it much easier. I don't doubt that, but I at least wanted to try to play the game once the long way, the long way with lines, so I can see what I think of the mechanics before I look into the idea of trying to chase down any kind of holder to make my life easier on that. But we need to get all the splits and the period decks reshuffled. So I'll take care of that real quick. I'd love to have a good play-by-play hockey simulator to maybe start doing some hockey season replays. But the problem with hockey is it's just a logistical nightmare to do that unless I were to... Especially the playoff time is going to be hell unless I modify the playoffs some way. Whether I say every series in the playoffs is single elimination, or something like that, or I just shorten the season or take fewer teams. Either way, it's just going to be a total nightmare to do all of that. Plus, I haven't found a fast ticker that I like yet with hockey games, so not sure I'm doing anything with hockey replays on the channel. It'll mostly be to exhibitions and stuff like that. Understood. Strat is the only hockey game that I can play on the table that only takes an hour, maybe an hour and a half, but it goes quick. Well, we're at a little under 25 minutes, and I'm already resetting everything for the second period. So I think there's a little something to be said for that. Plus, we didn't really have any stoppages of play, it didn't seem like. So I think that... Draw a split card to determine if a goal has been scored. Oh, so whenever there's a possible goal, maybe the Stanley Cup Final Four. That's something I could do. And I don't know if I mentioned this, but part of the reason I got that college hockey season from APA was I was thinking about replaying the NCAA college hockey tournament that season, but then I kind of had my fit with APA hockey, and I haven't done much with that on the channel since. Let's see. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Defense. I don't like where that's going on me. Then another 5 for forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Forwards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. I thought you were going to get rid of APA hockey. I think that is still the plan. We just haven't been able to hammer out anything for that yet. We'll talk off channel though about getting all that hammered out. But that had originally been the plan when I got that college hockey season, was to do a replay of the tournament, but then I kind of ended up nuking my APA hockey stuff, or I'm kind of getting ready to nuke my APA hockey stuff from orbit. But that's me getting slightly rambly on that. So now we're all set for the second period of this game after I take a drink. All right. All good to go there. So now let's get into our face-off. We've got a +2 from Chicago. 17-19 is going to the visiting left defenseman. So that's over to Cronwall. Visitor penalty rating is a D for the opposing defensive player. D, Seabrook will take the puck away. He'll have an outside shot only. 3 is going to lose to any defensive player. Zetterberg will take that away. If I do the final 4, those series are best of 7. So I'll probably have about 20 to 30 games, which is a pretty good amount. Yeah, sounds about right. Zetterberg for visitors. Oh, wait. Home. Okay, never mind. So Zetterberg with the puck, passing K. It's going to be an inside shot for the left wing. So that's over to Nyquist with an inside shot. Whoa, I've never seen that stack happen before. That's a 4 and an inside shot. Lose that to the defensive center. That's Taves. Opponent's penalty rating is a D. Zetterberg will take the puck away, but he only has an outside shot. That's a 6. That's a goalie rating. Let's see if Crawford can come up with this one. That's a 6. Save. And it goes over to, we'll give that to Keith. Duncan Keith with the puck. He'll lose the puck. Outside shot for the right defenseman. Green with an outside shot. Penetration rating of a 3, 1 to 11. He will not try to penetrate. He'll take the outside shot. That's a 2. That's a goal on a 1 to 9. Is that a draw a split card to determine if the goal is scored? So that's a 3. Score! Mike Green puts that one up, and the Detroit Red Wings light the lamp first. Arena groans. Ugh. As Detroit takes a 1-0 lead on a Mike Green goal. And how do you determine assists in... It's probably on the split cards, isn't it? Yep. Let's see. So we roll... So on assists, draw the split card and refer to the assists section. Let's see here. It says go to the split cards, but then it doesn't explain what to do on the split cards. That's always fun. So... You know what, I'm not even... That seems like it's going to be an advanced rule, so I'm not going to worry about that. We'll just take that as Mike Green puts the Red Wings on the board. Yeah, I know the assists are on the split cards. And this is the card I drew for that. Might be a little bit hard to see, but that's what I end up getting out of that. That seems like all gibberish to me, but there's nothing in the rules that explains what you do with the assists on the split cards. It just says, draw split card and refer to assist section. Let's see. Goal. Yeah, it's not explained in the rules, so I'm not going to fight with it here. But anyway, the Red Wings are now up 1-0. So we're back to center ice for the face-off. That's a 19 plus 2 is a 20. That'll go to the visiting right defenseman, so over to Green. And the Red Wings now have a 1-0 lead. Opponent defense 12. Keith will take away the puck. Keith, opponent defense 14. And Keith will have an outside shot. Keith is a 2 trying to penetrate. He'll take the outside shot. That's a 3. That's a goalie plus rating. I assume goalie plus rating is probably an advanced probably an advanced rule. So I think we're just going to go with the regular goalie rating here. So Howard, oops, confound it all, I'm dropping dice like crazy. Howard with a possible, needs to make a save here. That's a 5. That's a rebound shot. That'll be a rebound on a split card. Rebound, defensive left defenseman. So Cronwall will have control of that one. Cronwall with the puck. Lose the puck. Outside shot for the right wing. That'll be Sharp. He'll take the outside shot. That's a 7. Lose to the defensive left wing. So over to Nyquist. And I'm probably butchering pronunciation on these names. Passing L. Lose the puck to the center over to Taves. Possible breakaway. For the center, if the breakaway penetration rating is a 4, it is a 4. Taves with a breakaway. Let's see if he can tie this game. That's a 5 on a breakaway. That's a goalie rating. Howard's got to come up with a big save. That's a 3. Save! He'll come up with a huge save over to any defensive player. Now, I want to make sure that a breakaway probably continues the action, as the arena is going to groan either way. Result is a save, frozen by the goalie for a faceoff. So Howard will actually smother that one for the faceoff. Arena groans. Ugh. And the faceoff here, once again, +2 to Chicago. 14 + 2 is 16. That'll go to the visiting right defenseman. So over to Green. Green with an opponent defense 14. Keith. 14, that's going to be an outside shot for Green. He's not going to try to penetrate. On an outside shot, 8. There's going to be a save and a rebound. Rebound is going to defense. Any player with a defense rating of 4. Seabrook has a defense rating of 4, so he'll take the puck. And then we've got a forwards line change. So we'll get our forwards changed out. And then once we get our forwards changed out, Seabrook will have the puck. All right, Seabrook with the puck. He's going to lose the puck, outside shot for the right wing. That's over to Abdelkader. His penetration rating is a 3. He's going to be a 1 to 11 to get in. He's trying to penetrate against Saad. He will try to penetrate. That's a 4. He will penetrate. He'll take an inside shot. That's a 4. He'll lose that to the defensive center to over to Schmaltz. Lose the puck, outside shot for an opponent. They'll give the outside shot to Helm. He'll take the outside shot. Yeah. That's a 7. That'll be a save into any defensive player. Schmaltz will pick that one up. Lose the puck, outside shot for the left wing. So that's over to Helm. He will not try to penetrate. He'll take the outside shot. That's a 6. Save and over to Seabrook again. Seabrook with an outside shot for the left wing. Saad trying to penetrate against the right wing. Abdelkader. Saad is a 4, a 1 to 13. He will penetrate. Actually, that should be off of this card. So 1 to 13. He will penetrate. That's an 8. He'll take an inside shot with Saad. That's a 6 on an inside shot. That's a goalie rating. Can Howard come up with this one? That's a 7. Save. And that'll be actually, that'll get smothered for a face-off because that was an inside shot. As the arena groans once again. Ugh. I probably don't need the D20 if they're not giving me one in the game. So I'm just going to throw that in with my mess of one of my tubes of dice somewhere. Anyway, we're looking at an even face-off here. 13 on the face-off. We'll go to visiting left wing. So that's over to Helm. Helm with the puck. Opposing defensive penalty rating. Kane is a D. Kane will take that away. He's got an outside shot only. That's an 8 on an outside shot. Save and a rebound. Rebound is the offensive left wing, so Saad's got that one. He'll take a rebound shot. That's a 5 on a rebound. Save over to the defensive right D, and we've got a defenseman line change. Did not mean to send Schmaltz flying. Right. Oh, good, Jester. How's the wife doing, by the way? I know you said she had knee surgery a couple days ago, I think. How's she holding up from all that? Over to Daly with the puck. Trevor Daly with it. Outside shot for the left wing. That'll be Helm trying to penetrate against Kane. He's a 1-11, but Helm's just going to take an outside shot. That's a 6. Save over to the defensive right defenseman. Over to Murphy. Murphy with it. Passing L. He's going to lose the puck up to Larkin. Larkin looking at at a passing L. Inside shot for anybody. Who are we going to give that inside shot to? We're going to give it to Helm. Let's see what Helm can do with this inside shot. That's a 5 on an inside shot. He's going to lose that to the defensive right wing. Kane with it. She was horrible until about 2 days ago, but much better today. Moving around, and now you have time to do things. Glad to hear she's doing better. We're back to Kane with the puck. Loose shot, outside shot for the opponent. He'll give that. That'll be an outside shot for Larkin. He is going to try to penetrate, actually, as a 1-13. He will penetrate. That'll be an inside shot. That's a 3, and that's a goalie rating. Can Crawford come up with this one? 5 or a 9. That's a 6. Save, and over to either defenseman. Oh! In the second period. I know I'm still kind of getting used to having the scoreboard up here, especially, I haven't used it for hockey very much. Anyway, that was a 6 from an inside shot, so it actually gets smothered for a face-off. I'll get it straight one of these days. Our face-off, since it's still even, 4 is going to the home right defenseman, so that's over to Murphy. Murphy with it, outside shot for the center for Schmaltz. He'll be trying to penetrate against Abdelkader. He is a 1-13. He is going to try to penetrate. That's a 5. He will get in, take the inside shot. That's a 9 on an inside shot. Save, and over to the defensive right wing, so over to Abdelkader. But we've got a forwards line change. Let's see, right wing is back here. Center, left wing. All right, now it's Athanasu with the puck. And he's looking at losing the puck. Outside shot for the right defenseman. Over to Murphy. He is not going to try to penetrate. He'll take the outside shot. That's an 8 on an outside shot. Save and a rebound. Rebound is offensive left defenseman if the offense rating is 2 or more. Rudda's is a 2, so he'll take control of that, and he's got a rebound shot. Let's see, that's a 4 on a rebound, and that's a goalie rating. Can Howard come up with this one? That's a 4, and Howard will smother that one for a face-off. Stadium groans. Ugh. We're looking at another even face-off. So a 7 will go to the home left defenseman. That'll go over to Ruda. All right. Penalty rating is a D for Daly. Daly will take the puck away. He has an outside shot only. Daly with a 9 on an outside shot. Save and over to the defensive left wing. So that'll be over to Boma. Outside shot for the right wing. He'd be trying to penetrate against the center. But he is a 1-11. He will try to penetrate. An 8, he will get in and he'll take the inside shot. That's an 8 on an inside shot. Save and a possible rebound. Defensive right defenseman, if defense rating is 2 or more. Let's see, Daly's defense rating is a 2, so he'll take that one. Daly with the puck, passing J. Lose the puck to the left wing, back to Boma. Passing K for Boma. Lose the puck to the left wing, over to Glendening. Inside shot for any player. That'll be... Glendening will take that himself, actually. 8 on an inside shot. Save and a possible rebound. Defensive right D if the defensive rating is 3 or more. Murphy's defense is a 2. Actually, hold on. If not, opponent has a rebound shot, so Erickson gets a rebound shot off this one. 9 on a rebound shot. That's a goalie rating. Can Crawford come up with this one? That's a 12. And Crawford will smother that one for a face-off. As we are running out of time here in the second period. Let's see what happens on the face-off. That's a 6 on the face-off, which is going to the home right wing. So that'll be over to Duclair. Only 4 cards left for the period. Lose puck on a possible breakaway. That's the right defenseman having a breakaway. Daly with it. No conditions there, so it looks like just a breakaway shot for Daly. That's an 8. Save and a rebound. Offensive center if offense rating 2 or more. It is a 3 for Nielsen, so he'll have a rebound shot. 12 on a rebound is going to be a save and over to Anisimov. These hockey pronunciations I'm sucking at. 9 on a... What was that? I think that was a 9 on a... I don't remember what that was. I think it was 9 on... Now I lost my flow here. Oh, I think we were drawing a new action card is what I think we were doing. And Anisimov with the puck. Passing L. Lose the puck to the right wing. Over to Athanasu. Athanasu, opponent defense 13. Boma, defense 13. Athanasu will have an outside shot. He will try to penetrate 1-13. Oh, it was a rebound shot. Okay, so we'll back up there a little bit. I think we went through 2 of those cards. So that's what it was. We'll shuffle these up. And Anisimov will have a rebound shot. I was trying to remember what that was, but I kind of lost my flow. Oh, then he lost it. So it should be... right. So it looks like he did lose it over to... Oh, I think that's what happened. He lost it on a rebound. I think that's what happened. Now I'm dropping my dice. Okay, now that we've got that sorted out, we're back to opponent defense 12. Ruda takes away the puck. Passing L. Lose puck to the center up to Nielsen. Nielsen, opponent defense 13. Anisimov will take away the puck. Bang! There's the end of the period. Detroit having a 1-0 lead through 2. I'll make sure I get that changed, and then we'll change everybody out here and get ready for the third period. So far, I am liking how Strat hockey's flowing. And this is probably the one game I'd be warm to doing any kind of replay with. But I'm definitely going to keep it. I'm definitely going to keep it to basic, because I don't see myself doing much with going up to advanced or super advanced, especially if I can't even keep this straight. Plus, I think basic, honestly, for me at least, scratches that hockey itch. Left wing, center, right wing. And then our defensive pairings. Lefty, righty. Okay. Taking a quick drink. We'll get our decks all set up. For how these two teams usually are, I'm surprised. Well, I was going to say I'm surprised it's been a clean game like this, but I don't know how many penalties you get in basic, but I'm just not really getting any tonight. Maybe that only comes from intimidation plays, and I'm not worrying too much about intimidation, but I think that's only on guaranteed inside shots. Okay. Few penalties in basic and only on intimidation plays. And I don't think I've done a single intimidation play tonight, so yeah, presumably looks like we're not going to have many penalties tonight, which actually seems like it's helping in keeping the action flowing very quickly. Excuse me. Penalties in basic and advanced. Okay. All right, so good to know I'm not getting something crazily wrong in not seeing many penalties in this basic game. Maybe if I ignore penalties in APA and inside the crease, I'd probably like tabletop hockey a little better. Penalties in hockey games are always a pain in the butt, so having no penalties is good for flow. And I think with APA and inside the crease, to be honest, that's one of the things that's given me the biggest headaches with those two games, is having to figure out how penalties work, because they are a total nightmare. Well, they seem to be a total nightmare in tabletop. But you and Dave obviously have a lot more experience at that than I do. So maybe my fresh eyes and hating penalties is just me being new to hockey, tabletop hockey. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Forwards. 2, 3, 4, 5. Defense. 2, 3, 4, 5. Forwards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that's the rest of them. Okay, take another quick drink. And we will drop the puck for the third period of play. That's a 17. That'll go over to the visiting left wing, so over to Nyquist. And here we go. Losing the puck, outside shot for the center over to Taves. 1-13, he will try to penetrate. That's a 10, he will take an inside shot. You think I'm doing well, and if I like it, then I keep trying it. Didn't become a pro for many, many sessions. Good to know I've got a long, long road ahead of me. Anyway, we've got an inside shot coming up for Taves. That's a 6, save, and over to the defensive left wing, so back to Nyquist. All right, opponent defense 14. That'll be an outside shot for Nyquist. He will also try to penetrate. That's an 11. He'll get in and take an inside shot. That's a 7, and that's a goalie rating on Crawford. Let's see if he can get it. That's a 9, and that's in the net. And Detroit now opens up a 2-0 lead as Arena groans. Ugh. Gustav Nyquist gives the Blackhawks the slip, and he puts it in the net. And the score is now 2-0 in favor of Detroit. As now the teams come back to center ice with an unhappy United center, giving the Blackhawks the business on that one. Face-off of a 12 is going to visitor any player. Zetterberg will give that over to Mantha. Anthony Mantha with the puck, losing the shot, outside shot for DeBrincat. DeBrincat will try to penetrate. 14, he won't get in. He'll lose that back to Mantha. Mantha with a passing J. That'll be an inside shot for the left wing. So over to Nyquist with an inside shot. 2-0. Nice. Things are going to get crazy in the third. Well, let's hope not, because if things start getting crazy, I'm probably going to start cussing because I can't figure out how some of these things work. Inside shot for Nyquist is going to be a 6. Save and over to Taves. Taves with the puck. Passing J. Inside shot for the right wing. Over to Sharp with that on an inside shot. That's a 5 on an inside shot. Save into any defensive player. Nyquist will take that one. Outside shot for the left wing. So Nyquist trying to penetrate against the right wing. He's a 1-4. He will try to penetrate. He's a rating of a 4. Nyquist will penetrate, get an inside shot. That's an 8. And that's a save with a rebound. Offensive left wing. Nyquist has got that one. He'll take a rebound shot off of that. That's a 9 on a rebound. Save and over to the defensive left defenseman. Over to Keith. Lose the puck. Outside shot for Nyquist again on that one. He will try to penetrate once again. 6, he'll get in again. He'll take an inside shot. That's an 11. That'll be a save and over to the defensive right wing. So over to Sharp. Sharp with an inside shot for any player. He will give that to... He'll give that to Keith to try to take the inside shot. That's a 7, and that's a goalie rating on Howard. 6, 8, or 11 are the numbers Crawford or Howard's trying to avoid. That's a 10. Save. And Howard will actually smother that one for a face-off since that was coming off of an inside shot that led to a goalie rating. Let me just double-check, make sure that that is how it works. Oh, that's goalie rating only in power play situations. Okay. That's what the plus is for. It's only for... Right. Okay. The shot was from the inside or rebound breakaway, and the result is a save frozen by the goalie. Okay. All right, so the puck will get smothered for a face-off. Detroit with a 2-0 lead in the third. That's a 4 on the face-off. Home right defenseman, so that'll go over to Seabrook. Seabrook with an opponent defense 14, and that'll be an outside shot for Seabrook. Seabrook will take the outside shot. That's a 2. That's a goal on a 1-11, and score! Brent Seabrook cuts the Blackhawks deficit in half. Stadium cheers. Yay! And just like that, the Blackhawks are now within 1. As now the teams reconvene at center ice for the face-off. 3 is going to the home left defenseman, so that's over to Keith. Keith with the puck. Outside shot for the center, Taves, trying to penetrate against the left wing. Taves is a 1-13. He will try to penetrate. He'll get in. He'll take an inside shot. That's an 8 on an inside shot. Save and a rebound. Offense, any player with offensive rating 2 or more. I'm pretty sure everybody does have it. Yep. Anybody with a 2 or more. Taves will take that himself. He'll take a rebound shot. Think of the plus as a man advantage. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Taves with a rebound shot. That's an 8 on a rebound shot. Save and another rebound. Offensive left defenseman, if offense rating is 3 or more, it is. Keith now with the rebound shot. That's a 9. Save and over to the defensive center. And actually, since that's coming off the rebound, I think that will get smothered for another face-off. Actually, no. Zetterberg will pick that one up, but we've got a forwards line change coming up. Detroit's new center will have the puck when we come out of here. So that'll be Larkin with the puck. All right, Dylan Larkin with the puck. That'll be an opposing defensive player's penalty rating. So it looks like we've got our first 2-minute penalty as Schmaltz is going off for a hooking call. Also notice that on an 8, a shot is always a save and a rebound. Well, at any rate, Schmaltz is going off here for hooking as I try to flip the card. That's our first penalty. And I believe here, the way I've seen it done and the way I think it goes is we flip out 2 teams. Is we flip out 2 cards for... We flip over 2 cards to account for the time. So 1, 2. Then we get a split number and refer to the basic power play chart. Split rating here is a 19. So it looks like we are going to have. We need to see what our defensive rated players are. Looks like we've got everybody with 3s. If 3 or more 4-rated defensive players, we have none. So we have an outside shot for any player, then an inside shot for the right defenseman. So we'll give the outside shot first to... We'll give the outside shot first to Larkin. That's an outside shot. An 8 is going to be a save and a rebound check. Rebound is going to be defensive right wing. If the defensive rating is 3 or more, it is a 3. So that would be Kane with the puck. But we've also got an inside shot for the right defenseman, which is Green with the inside shot. Inside shot of an 8. That's a save with a rebound. That's over to the defensive center, which we don't currently have. So at any rate, the penalty is now over, and we're going to have a face-off here. Actually, that's probably how we come out of it on basic. That's what would make the most sense. Okay, are the shots indicated on the... Oh, disregard any rebounds on with or without a goal. So play resumes with a face-off. Okay. Okay. So now we've got that sorted out. Team will go to the offensive center for a rebound. Except that was on a power play, so it sounds like those get disregarded on the power play. Anyway, coming back to center ice for a face-off. That's an 18 on the face-off. That'll go to the visiting right wing, so over to Abdelkader. We'll lose the puck. Outside shot for the right defenseman. That's Seabrook with an outside shot. He won't try to penetrate. He'll just take the outside shot. That's a 6. Lose to the defensive center, so lose that to Larkin. Inside shot for any player. He'll give that to Helm for an inside shot. That's a 4 on an inside shot. Save and over to the defensive left wing, so over to Saad. And we've got a defensive line change. Saad with the puck coming out of the defensive line change. Opponent defense 13. That'll be an outside shot for Saad. He will try to penetrate. 17, he won't get in. Abdelkader will take that puck away. Abdelkader with the puck. Opposing defensive rating for a penalty. Saad is a D. He'll take that, but he has an outside shot only. 8 on an outside shot is a save and a rebound. Defensive center, if defense rating is 2 or more, it is. Larkin will take the puck. Larkin with the puck, outside shot for any player. He'll give that to... He'll actually take it himself. And he will try to penetrate. That's a 19. He won't get in. He'll lose that to Schmaltz. Schmaltz with the puck. Penalty rating is a C. Larkin going off for 2 minutes. That's Dylan Larkin going off for holding. All right. And we flip over 2 cards. We'll have a forwards line change at the end of this power play. I believe that's how that goes if we get a line change during a power play. Change lines after the penalty is concluded. Okay. So now we need to get our split rating. That's a 1. If the left defenseman is 2 or more, he is. Whoa, we've got quite a few here. Outside shot for a center, outside shot for center, then right wing, then any player, and an inside shot for the left wing. So we've got an outside shot for the center first. That'll be Schmaltz. That's an 8. Save and a rebound, but since it's the power play, we ignore anything that's not an action here, I believe. Let me just double check that. I thought that was what happened here. The only actions taken are the shots indicated on the power play chart. Okay. So, yep. Outside shot now for Kane. That's an 11. That's a save to any defensive player, but that gets ignored. Outside shot for any player. That will be... We'll have Ruda take that shot. That's a 6. Save to the defensive right defenseman. And last, we've got an inside shot for the left wing. That's Saad taking an inside shot. That's a 10 on an inside shot. Save and over the defensive right defenseman. And a golden opportunity for the Blackhawks to tie the game goes by the boards. Stadium groans. Ugh. And now we'll go ahead and change our forwards. Okay, and now we've got a face-off coming up. This is, it's a 2 on the split. That'll be the home right wing, so that'll be over to Duclair. Duclair with the puck, and checking the defensive penalty rating. Glendening will take the puck. He's got an outside shot only. That's an 8. Save and a rebound chance. Rebound defense. Any player with a defense rating of 4. Does anybody have a defensive rating of 4? No. If not on the ice, any opposing player has a rebound shot. Nielsen will take a rebound shot. That's a 9. That's a goal on a 1-11 on the split, and score! Franz Nielsen restores the 2-goal margin for the Red Wings. State Arena groans. Ugh. And the score is now 3-1 in favor of the Red Wings. The United Center is not very happy tonight. And we only have we have maybe 7 minutes left in the game based on the number of cards we've got left. Face-off here is a 13. That will go to the visiting left wing, so over to Glendening. Glendening with the puck. Lose the puck and a possible breakaway. Right defenseman, if the breakaway penetration is 4, Murphy doesn't have that, so he'll lose that to Erickson. Erickson with the puck, and he will lose the puck. Outside shot for the right wing. Over to Duclair. Duclair will take the outside shot. He's not going to try to penetrate. That's a 7 on an outside shot. Save and over to the defensive left wing. Glendening. Passing L. Lose the puck to any player. Anisimov will take the puck. Outside shot for any player. We'll give that to... Actually, we'll have Anisimov take the puck, take it himself. 1-13, he'll penetrate. He'll take an inside shot. That's a 4 on an inside shot. That's a goal on a 1-8. And score! Artem Anisimov gets the Blackhawks back to within 1. Arena cheers. Yay! And I suppose by hockey standards, this probably is a crazy period. We are looking at 3-2, and Chicago is very much in this one yet. Face-off coming up. We've got an 18. That'll go to the visiting right wing. So over to Athanasu. Yeah, Athanasu. Outside shot for the center. That's Nielsen. He will take the outside shot. That's a 7. Save going over to Anisimov, who just got the Blackhawks to within 1. That's the opposing defensive penalty rating. Looks like Nielsen's going off for a 2-minute penalty. He'll go off for interference. And then these are the last 2 cards of the game. So if the Blackhawks don't score on the power play, they will lose. And let's see what kind of a split we have. We have a 6. 6 right defenseman is a 2 on defense. So we've got an inside shot for the left wing and a rebound shot for the center. Boma with an inside shot. Let's see what the Blackhawks can do. They're trying to tie the game on the power play. Inside shot. 11. Save going over to the defensive right D. But now we've got an inside shot, or we've got a rebound shot for the center. Anisimov needs to get this in to tie the game. A 4 is a goal on a 1-15. If the split rating is not a 1-15, this game is over. Detroit wins. And score! That's a 10. Artem Anisimov has tied this game, and we will need bonus hockey tonight. An unbelievable play as the Red Wings pick a bad time to get caught for cheating. And now we are tied at 3 as we're getting ready to head to overtime. We'll get that set. And admittedly, here I was expecting the game to be over at this point. You called it crazy third. Well, I suppose it was a crazy third period, all told. I'm surprised the Blackhawks put up 3 goals in the period. But here we are, getting ready for bonus hockey. I will say as I'm setting up for overtime in this game, I think this is the hockey sim that I'm probably the least hostile to at this point. Where I might end up picking up another season or 2 of this, but I have to see what all's out there. We'll give these a shuffle. Yeah, so far I think this is the one I'm actually willing to do a little bit more with. I don't know how it... As I've said, I don't know how advanced I'm going to get with this. I may just keep it to basic because I like how fast basic flows. And I think that's helped, as we've mentioned, by not having a lot of penalties. But I think we are just going to have 1 overtime, since I don't think there are any shootout rules. I don't know how you'd handle a shootout or anything like that. Maybe as a series of breakaway shots, potentially. That could work. It's a thought, anyway. There are shootout rules. Oh, here we go. It looks like there's super advanced rules, though. And it looks like you do have the... Okay, it looks like it does use the rebound breakaway column. That's kind of what I thought. Overtime rules are 4v4 and 3v3 and playoff overtime. So we go, what, centerless for that then? Probably. Wait. And overtime rules for 4v4, 3v3, and playoff. I don't see any of those in here, though. Maybe that's just a hockey rule. You're not sure how basic handles OT because you don't play basic. I have a feeling, just to keep it simple, they probably leave you at 5-on-5 for overtime. That's on a single game. That's just me guessing how they would handle that. Obviously, somebody who's a lot smarter than I am at Strat Basic would probably be able to correct me on that. But for the time being, I'm going to call it 5-on-5 for basic overtime. Just in the name of Strat probably wanting to keep it as simple as possible. Wait. First one was 10 cards, right? Yes. 10 forwards. 2, 3, 4, 5. Defense. Forwards. Excuse me. All right. We are all set. And here's the opening face-off for overtime. That's a 14. That's going to the visiting right wing. So that's over to Mantha with the puck. Mantha looking at passing Jay. Inside shot for the left wing. Over to Nyquist with the inside shot. That's a 7 on an inside shot. That's a goalie rating. Crawford's already got to come up with one in overtime. That's a 7, and that's a rebound. Rebound is the offensive right defenseman. If his offense is 2 or more, his offense is a 3. So Green will have a rebound shot. 5 is another goalie rating. Crawford's got to try to come up with this one. That's a 5. It's a goal on a 1-19 on a split and score. And Mike Green, just like that, ends the game in overtime. Stadium, arena, barfs. Bleh. That is Green's second of the night. And just like that, Detroit will pick up this win by a game of 4-3. Blackhawks fought like hell to bring this one back to get it to overtime, but the Red Wings just snuffed this one out. And yeah, that one did end quick, and that will do it for this playthrough of Strat-O-Matic Hockey. Of the 3 play-by-play hockey games I've played on the channel, as I mentioned, I think this is the one that I'm probably the least hostile to. This is probably the one that flowed the quickest for me. Well, there's no probably about it. This is the one that flowed the quickest for me. And as I mentioned, I don't know if I'm going to do more with trying to advance the game than just playing basic. Because honestly, I liked how quickly basic flowed for me. Seemed like it worked very well. So I'll probably just stick with basic unless I really start falling in love with hockey. But I don't see that as being likely to happen here. I'm rambling a little bit though, but I will have more to say about that during Saturday's Pinot with Phoenix. Anyway, what we've got coming up on the channel tomorrow morning actually, we're stepping back into a world I'm much more familiar with than this one, as we're stepping back into the Cthulhu mythos, because we've got the winners group tomorrow tomorrow morning in the Fate of the Elder Gods tournament for Christmas in Arkham. Tomorrow afternoon, we'll be playing something. I don't know what that something is going to be yet, though. Stay tuned to the channel for that. As for Saturday, Mystical Munchies will conclude out of the unofficial Disney Parks cookbook with the drink, Jungle Juleps. Thank you for watching the video. Please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Be sure to turn on notifications to get my content. Be well, stay safe, take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and I'll be back with more videos in the future. Until then, take care, everyone. After the Chicago Blackhawks forced it back to overtime, the Detroit Red Wings end it lightning quick, picking up a 4-3 overtime victory. Once again, take care.